Welcome to today's video. For decades, Brazil was football's unstoppable force. They won World Cups, produced legends, and made the beautiful game look effortless. So how did the country that gave us Pelé, Ronaldo, Ronaldinho, and Neymar suddenly stop dominating world football? The answer is more surprising than many fans realize. For much of football history, Brazil seemed different from everyone else. While other countries relied on systems and tactics, Brazil produced endless talent. Street football, creativity, flair, and confidence became part of the nation's identity. Between 1958 and 2002, Brazil won 5 World Cups and became the standard every nation wanted to reach. Then something changed. One of the biggest turning points came in 2014. Brazil hosted the World Cup and dreamed of lifting the trophy at home. Instead, they suffered one of the most shocking defeats in football history, a 7-1 loss to Germany in the semi-final. Fans around the world watched in disbelief. How could football's greatest nation collapse so completely? But the truth is that the problems started long before that match. While Brazil continued producing talented players, European football was evolving rapidly. Clubs invested heavily in sports science, data analysis, tactical coaching, and youth development. Football became faster, more organized, and more demanding. Brazil still had great individuals, but many experts believe the country struggled to adapt as quickly as its rivals. Here's the first surprising fact. Since winning the World Cup in 2002, Brazil has not reached a World Cup final. For a nation with such a rich football history, that's an incredibly long wait. Then came another twist. Brazilian football became one of the biggest exporters of talent in the world. Young stars often left for Europe earlier than ever before. While this helped players develop, it also changed the local football culture that had produced generations of legends. Meanwhile, countries that once feared Brazil began catching up. France built world-class academies. Germany completely rebuilt its youth system after disappointing tournaments. Spain created one of the greatest football generations ever seen. Suddenly, Brazil was no longer far ahead of everyone else. Yet despite all this, the magic never completely disappeared. Brazil continues to produce world-class players and remains one of the favorites in almost every major tournament. The difference is that modern football has become far more competitive. The biggest lesson is simple. Success in football doesn't last forever. Even the greatest football nation must keep evolving or risk being overtaken. Brazil may have stopped dominating world football, but its story is far from over. And if history has taught us anything, it's that writing off Brazil is usually a very dangerous mistake. What do you think about this story and the knowledge shared in today's video? Share your thoughts in the comments below.